So I've just repaired this vintage keys. I put in a new power supply, and I've been basically experimenting with the battery to show people what it does and how the system responds. So I actually pulled the battery out of it, and then I put it back in. And what I found is that it will load some of the user presets from some kind of ROM on the system. It only loads half of them, and it doesn't load all the right ones. It only loads, like a few of the sounds basically. So it's just kind of a mode to enable testing of the synthesizer. So now I need to reload it completely. So I've downloaded the Vintage Keys presets from Emu. They've got two sets. There's a original set of presets, and then there's a new presets. So I've got midi-ox here. It's configured to communicate with the Vintage Keys on port 2. I've got both the in and the out hooked up because there's some other files that I wanted to pull off the Vintage Keys. So now to send the preset, I like to just do it from the view menu in the sys window. Makes it simple. So now we go to File, Send sysx file. Okay. So I've got a couple of preset files, as I said. This is the new one. Let me open that up. And File Progress. And over here in the window, you can see these chunks of sysx data going by. Now let's see what the Vintage Keys is doing. So you can see on the display on the Vintage Keys, it's going crazy. It's showing receiving data, and then you can see the number incrementing 123, 4, 5, 6, 130, 131, so on and so on. That's going to go up to 255. So it's almost done. We're over halfway done. See the MIDI indicating light flashing. 190s. Okay, so it's going to be done in like 5 seconds. We'll see what we got. All right, it's all done. And now, all kinds of presets built upon the samples that are in the ROM on this system. A lot of those samples, by the way, come from the Emu emulator library. So these are good samples. This is a very capable synthesizer.